Alright guys, today we're talking about an important modification to your motorcycle that's often overlooked, and it's your mirrors. Stock mirrors on bikes are a bit of a contentious subject. Sometimes they work perfectly fine, and other times you want to change them. We're tired of seeing people put the cheapo bar-end mirrors on their bikes or swap out to something that doesn't really work. So today, we're showing you guys these stealth naked mirrors by Rizoma. We're actually a dealer for them over on shop.yammie.co, and that's the reason we got our filthy little mitts on their brand new mirrors. You might have seen these on sport bikes, BMW S1000 RRs, Panigale V4S. It's those really cool stealth mirrors, but now Rizoma is offering them in a complete package for your naked motorcycle, because we all know you need downforce at 180 miles per hour on your naked bike. But if you head over to shop.yammie.co and check out these stealth Rizoma mirrors, you'll get an entry to win this Ducati Street Fighter V4S. And in fact, every dollar you spend is an entry to win this fantastic Ducati Street Fighter V4S. Without further ado, let's unbox these mirrors, put them on the bike, go take them for a spin, and see if they really are worth their salt. Alright guys, unboxing these mirrors, feeling like a real YouTuber as I very carefully take this off. Biggest thing with Rizoma you gotta know is they are super high quality stuff. As I reveal these mirrors here, you guys will see that they are 100% CNC, which is really sweet. 100% CNC machined, very, very beautiful pieces, and also sold in a set, which is cool. If you guys have bought Rizoma parts before, you'll know that their mirrors are usually sold as a one piece, and you gotta buy two of them. With these, you can just buy both of them at the same time. So, beautiful set of mirrors here. As you'll see, these are gonna mount up right on the handlebar mount of the motorcycle where the mirrors actually are. And then you can look at this, you're like, well, how are those mirrors? But they go like that, and you can actually then see. I will do a nice peeling shot in slow motion for you guys, because I don't wanna ruin that just yet. Nate over from Motivation told me that people are actually keeping these stickers and using them for track days later on, and Tech Inspection's actually okaying these for track days, which is pretty cool. So if you buy these, keep the sticker, and then when you go to the track, you can just pop these right back on. But these are a really, really nice piece of kit. So this is actually the first mirrors that incorporate an aerodynamic design into their design. There's no mirrors in the world that actually do this, where it actually cuts through time and space like this. It's actually tested by the LCR Honda group for MotoGP. I don't know if it was Alex Marquez or Taka Nakagami, but they registered 9 pounds of downforce from these mirrors. So if you're out there doing 186 miles per hour, not on your R6 because these are for naked bikes, but maybe on your Honda Hornet or something like that, know that you'll get 9 pounds of downforce. Now, one thing I did want to shout out is that these mirrors are not universal fit. You will need a set of adapters for your ride specifically. So make sure you check out on our website all the different motorcycles that can fit using the different adapters for your bike. We don't feature for every single motorcycle, but for many of the popular models, we will have adapters ready to go to fit these mirrors to your motorcycle. So as I mentioned before, Rizoma does sell these stealth mirrors for sport bikes, but these are these stealth naked mirrors. They're a little bit different, and they're actually designed to work for naked motorcycles. Rizoma also fully makes these in Italy, so this is high quality stuff. You know, the Italians make good stuff, of course, as Vince from ShamWow would tell us. And these mirrors are really high quality. The best part about these are that if you keep these mirrors, you can actually take them from one bike to another bike. These fit a lot of different motorcycles as long as you have a different set of adapters, and these are pretty cheap. So you make the investment into these high quality mirrors over here, and you actually take them through your journey. In fact, these actually fit the Aprilia Tuono 660 and the Ducati Street Fighter V4S, all with a different set of adapters. So we may or may not keep these and take it from one bike to the other bike. We'll see. So Rizoma uses a patented technology to anodize their parts, so you're never gonna get any type of fade on these things. They're gonna stay as vividly black as the day that you bought them. But with all that being said, let's install these on our Street Fighter, and then let's go take it out for a spin and see how this crazy setup works for actually seeing behind you. Alright guys, the install for these could not be any easier. All you gotta do is just remove your stock mirrors and then install the Rizoma parts using the adapters supplied. So we already took off our mirror here on the Ducati. We're gonna put the clutch perch back on there for the reservoir. I'm gonna sink this in here, and then we're gonna thread this up. Now remember, this threading is backwards on these right here. And this is being a little fiddly, and so all I gotta do is just sink it in there and then thread it left, and it should sink right up, which I think I have done. It's always a bit of the confusing part about mirrors. They thread backwards on the right-hand side. But if you can turn a wrench, you can install these mirrors. It is no problem at all. Make sure you got the tightness nice and good. Don't over torque these. You don't need 100 foot-pounds of torque on a little handlebar mount. I'd say just nice and G and T ought to be good. And then you got that installed right there, and you can flip this mirror right up, which is a really clean look on this motorcycle. Can't wait to go and take this out for a spin and see how it actually works. All right, guys, checking out these stealth mirrors from Rosoma. If you mount up on the bike, I have them down in the stealth position here, the downforce position, as it were. I'll swing a leg over this machine, and you see that I can't see anything, right? My kickstand up. All I got to do, boom. Get these adjusted. Good visibility. Not too shabby. That's a little high. Get it further down, and then we're good to go. Let's see how these work in real time. All right, guys, so rolling around on these mirrors, I will say they're pretty small, but for the cool factor and the ability to just flip these, I do think that it's a nice feature. As I'm sitting here right now, I maybe would want to flip them out a little bit. I might angle them out a little bit, and this is something you'd have to figure out as you have your mirrors on your motorcycle. But I've got good visibility out. They're pretty wide, so you got pretty good visibility out of these mirrors, and I honestly think they're better than bar ends. Bar end mirrors you really can't see very much out of, but yeah, honestly I can see a good amount out of these mirrors. And again, the coolest part about them is you can just flip them away and have that super stealth look. Just flip these down here, and then you've got that cool stealth naked look, which is what you want out of these mirrors, which presumably is why you buy them, you know. But if you don't want that, you just flip them back, and now I can see traffic behind me, clear as day. They've got a bit of a blue tint to them, which is kind of nice. I'm sure that would reduce some of the incoming light from other cars and those sort of things. I still can't get over how loud our Street Fighter is. Overall, I feel like it's a pretty successful design. My only qualm with them is, you know, flipping them up out of the stealth position. You have to make sure that you're in that just right position again. It's not that hard to figure out, but it is a little bit tricky to get them back into the exact position you had them when you started them out. You kind of go down a little bit further up, that whole thing. So that's a little bit tricky. But otherwise, I'm really pleased with the increase in kind of look back factor that this bike has now with these mirrors. It's a really, really nice look. And remember, guys, shop.yammie.co and Motivation are the only places you can really buy these Rosoma mirrors right now. So if you're interested in these stealth model, definitely hit that link down below to shop.yammie.co, and you can buy yourself these mirrors for your bike. And you will also get $1 for every entry you win. Also, if you're a member over on yammie.co, you will be able to get 10% off on these mirrors as well. So go and check them out, see if we have them available for your motorcycle. And thanks so much for checking out this video. Big shout out to Rosoma for sending us over these mirrors for the Street Fighter V4S, and to Motivation for helping facilitate that hookup as well. Really proud of these, really love the way these look. We'll catch you guys in the next one. See you later.
Keep watching Yammie.